Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, I'm out here on Paseo Montejo. All right. I was actually having a client meeting out here in Starbucks, and I brought my camera with me so that I can film a little bit about what's going on out here. So as you guys can see, you know, traffic is already starting to get back to normal. We're already starting to see a lot more people out on the streets, and it's starting to get, again, you know, finally, you know, slowly but surely, we're getting back to where we used to, you know, where we were not too long ago. All right, so you know what, let me get rid of this real quick. I got a bottle of water here. I want to get rid of but anyways, all right, so here, let me wait 1 second. All right, make a little time. But you know, basically, you know, what we're going to be talking about is a very important subject that a lot of people have actually been bringing up to me, and I just haven't made an episode on it yet, but it's very important, especially now with the climate and everything that's going on and all the things that are happening. You know, basically what's happening is that a lot of people are asking me, if I come out here to Mexico, if I come and live out here, and I come, you know, move out here and become an expat, will I get extradited? You know, would you get extradited? And you know, that's a major concern and a big you know, talking point, you know, for a lot of fucking people out there. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are leaving your country for whatever the situation is, and you guys are afraid of getting extradited. And again, it's not because you committed a huge, horrible, monstrous crime, but just because, I don't know, you didn't pay your taxes, or I don't know, insure, you know, you're like a car accident, I don't know, you're leaving because of child support, you know, some minor drug offense, you know, and that could go on and on. Okay, there's a lot of reasons as to why a lot of people are scared, you know what I mean, to come out to a place like Mexico or whatever, and then all of a sudden, you know, they're very scared that they could actually get extradited, all right, and taken back to their country of origin, because their country of origin, you know, contacts Mexico in order to bring them back. Okay, and look, let me tell you straight up, okay, this is how it works. Okay, because and I was, by the way, I was one of those people that came out here to Mexico because I had a situation in Texas. Again, some of you guys know, some of you guys don't, but again, I was accused of a petty crime that gave me a felony, and in between all the time that I had to wait and pay and go through the process in order to clean my name and to become, you know, again, be able to get expunged, you know, from my record and all this other shit, in between all that time, I was you know, a degraded citizen. You know, I was put in a position where Dog the Bounty Hunter was chasing me around the US in a sense, you know, to keep me in check, so that if I don't, you know, call my fucking bonds lady, if I don't fucking pay my money, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, they were gonna fucking send you know, Dog the Bounty Hunter, you know, after me to come get me, you know, literally. Okay, and so, you know, that's why one of the main reasons I came out to Mexico, because I knew that they could not extradite me, that I could not be bothered out here, that I had all my rights out here, that I was gonna be fine and dandy, that in fact, I'll bring up the whatever, the reason I know this, I mean, I did a lot of research, but you know, they showed Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't know if anyone knows or remembers that show, but one episode, Dog the Bounty Hunter chased somebody into Mexico, and when, you know what happened when he came to Mexico and arrested the guy, Dog the Bounty Hunter got arrested for kidnapping, and they took him and they fucking deported his ass, and then the guy that he arrested was let go. Okay, so just to keep that in mind. So that was a main fucking reason why I came out here, and why a lot of people want to come out to a country like Mexico, because in the US, you know, again, you know what I mean, anything you do, basically anything you do, you fart too loud, and that's enough to probably put you in prison for a very long time and give you a felony and all these horrible things. And a lot of people are scared to come out to a place like this, and then all of a sudden, while they're out here, you know, they're scared that something could happen where they could get, you know, like arrested, or get like you know, again, deported, you know what I mean, or taken back and extradited. And that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. In fact, the only way that something like that is actually going to happen is if you do like some really horrible crime. Again, let me emphasize on the really horribleness of said crime. So if you commit murder, if you commit, you know, things like, you know, pedophilia, if you do anything that's really fucking horrible, all right, yeah, most likely, not only are they gonna allow your country, whether it's the US or whatever country you're from, for them to come out here and get you, but Mexico's also gonna be kicking your ass out of here, all right? So, and again, not that you got accused of a crime like that and then your name has been expunged and then you can come out here. No. I mean, if that you're literally on the run because of said crimes and you're really like a really bad actor, then yeah, man, you know what I mean, you can hide out here and you can hide in other parts of the world, but eventually not only will they find you, but they have every right to fucking extradite you, okay? And every country has different extradition laws, but when it comes to living out here in Mexico, you know what I mean? Like, again, you know, they cannot extradite you, they cannot kick you out, they cannot, you know, do a lot of fucking things. Even if you're out here and you're on an expired visa, again, if you know the right lawyers, if you know the right information, if you know the Constitution of Mexico and all these other things, man, they can't kick you out either, all right? So, but again, you know, as a good citizen of the world out there, a good citizen, you are just like me and all of us, you know, we're trying to remain as legal as possible. We're trying to, you know, we're not trying to do anything illegal or anything like that, you know? So most people out there are, you know, making sure they got their visa on point. They're not doing anything illegal. If they do mess up, you know, they're trying to fix that as soon as possible and all these other things. So as long as you're like in that camp, all right, and you're one of those individuals out there that, you know, is doing the right thing and trying to do the right thing, you have absolutely nothing to worry about, okay? So, you know, like I said, you know, in my case in particular, I was living in the United States of America. And when part of my living there, I was traveling through the country, and I traveled through Texas. And when I was driving through Texas, I literally got illegally pulled over, which doesn't happen here, but again, if it does, it's very different. But anyways, I got illegally pulled over, I got illegally searched, and I got illegally, you know, put in a very bad situation and illegally put in prison, okay? And after all those illegal activities were done to me, all right, at that point, okay, I was able to finally, you know, once I was able to present them with my American Express card and I was able to post bond and leave, after that point, then I had the right to fucking buy my freedom back. And thank God that I had the resources to buy it back. But again, you know, it's not like that at all. You know what I mean? Here, you know what I mean? It's very different out here, even for crimes. You know, out here, you know, again, the reason you might see so many bars on some the doors, and you see so many people actually taking care of their own stuff, and not relying on the cops, is because, again, the cops have no power here, you know, not just to enforce, but no power, period, you know what I mean, in comparison to what they have it in the US, where they can just enforce anything and, again, put you in jail for 10 years for farting the wrong way, all right? And so, or not putting on your mask or whatever the fuck, all right? But out here, you know, things are very different in the sense that, like, you know, again, someone breaks into your home and you call the cops and the cops come and take that guy away, you know, that guy is probably on the street the next day. And there's no recourse. So, you know, that's probably why you know, if you catch that guy, you're probably gonna have to kick his ass and teach the guy a lesson, so that he doesn't break into your fucking home again. Okay, so, you know, with that said, you know, with it being such, you know, a type of world out here in which everything is very anarchistic and things are very, you know, you gotta, you know, what is it, like, you gotta, like, you gotta take care of your own situation. You know, again, you're not expecting a government entity to fucking do anything for you. You gotta do it yourself. So again, with that being said, it goes for everything. It goes for everything, all right? So again, out here, the law has no legal authority to extradite you unless, you know, again, you got the CIA, the FBI, the IRS, Homeland Security, you know, you got all, if you got all that fucking people after you, then yeah, you're kind of fucked, all right? If you got, you know, again, you know, any kind of entity like that chasing you, you're fucked. But again, if you're leaving whatever country you're leaving, and you're leaving because, again, you know, you're probably gonna be put in prison for 15 years for, I don't know, not paying child support, or being put in prison for 15 years, you know, for, I don't know, not paying a fucking a traffic citation. okay? Being put in prison for 15 to 25 years, again, for voicing your opinion and things like that. Again, you're not going to get extradited, and they have absolutely zero authority and zero right and zero anything to do anything like that. And on top of that, they're going to be protecting you, okay? Again, let me remind you that, again, the bounty hunter, okay? Dog the bounty hunter came into Mexico, okay, in order to extradite an American that was running away from God knows what. And when Dog the bounty hunter actually got the guy, guess what happened? Guess what happened? The guy, the Dog the bounty hunter, again, like I repeat, he was the one that got arrested for kidnapping, and then he got fucking deported. You can look it up. I'm not gonna put that video on today's video because I'm gonna get demonetized and in trouble and all that other stuff. I leave that for my other channel. But the reason I'm bringing this up, this is actually something I would also be talking about on my regular channel. Let me segue into that. By the way, I have my regular channel, which is Jose Arteaga, the channel, whatever, and then you can just go check that out, all right, where I talk about not just this, but I talk about all the craziness that's happening in the world. I might give you my actual thoughts on what's really happening, what's going on out here in the world. So check out my regular channel. You're watching this on the travel channel, but this is something that I would be putting on my regular channel. I also got my cooking channel, and I got a podcast, all right, in which I talk about all kinds of things. So I would highly encourage you guys to check out my website, just josearteaga.com, so you can see everything, all right? Everything is there. Anyways, all right, let's get back to the show. But yeah, guys, if you're right now living in fear in your country for whatever the reason it is, whether it's not wearing your face mask, or voicing your opinion, or parking in the wrong parking spot, or not paying your bill, or whatever it is, whatever is going on, you don't have to be living in fear that if you come out here that you're going to be extradited. Again, like I said, outside of anything crazy, outside of anything outside of anything like that, nothing's gonna happen, guys. You got nothing to worry about. And in fact, again, why I'm choosing to make this video topic and today, again today, is because I just finished a meeting. I'm out here in Paseo Montejo. It's Friday afternoon. Things are getting like super back to normal, and things are already, as you guys can see, the traffic is back, and again, not full capacity, but we're getting there. We're seeing tons of people out, tons of vendors, tons of everything. And the reason I'm really making this is because I know for a fact, okay, that if if this video was let's say 2 or 3 years old, I'm only speaking to a small group of people. But in today's world, unfortunately, almost everybody's a lawbreaker in one shape, form, or another. Doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, doesn't matter what you believe, doesn't matter any of these things, okay? Basically, you already know they're trying to control everything. They're doing a great job at it, and most people that are looking to move out here from wherever you're watching this from, you are most likely dealing with some sort of situation that is making you look for this video, because there's going to be so many law-breaking citizens all over the world, again, all of a sudden, that you're going to be breaking all kinds of laws that were not laws not too long ago, and it's all part of that, in order to scare you to stay at your property, in order to scare you to stay in your land, or in order to give you enough charges or enough of a bad rap that you're not able to leave your own country. And then again, if you are all of a sudden a criminal, you might start thinking, oh my God, I can't travel outside of my country. They won't accept me. I can't go to Mexico. They're gonna fucking extradite me. They're gonna deport me at the border. They're not gonna do any of that shit, okay? They're not gonna do any of that, all right? There's no, again, if you're leaving your country and you got a lot of crimes, against, that country, for whatever the crimes could be. The crimes could simply be, something like, the crimes could simply be, again, not paying your taxes, not wearing your mask, not whatever the fuck it is you're doing, but that's already enough, for them to stick you with a very, very, very high crime, and also make you believe and think that you're not going to be able to go anywhere or you know, outside of you know, your home country. You know what, let's go this way. Might as well take you a little bit of a different route through this area here. But yeah, guys, you know what I mean? So it's like a big major concern for a lot of people. A lot of people are very scared, you know, about leaving their country because of all these you know, crimes that they've committed or that will be committed due to all of the insanity that's happening right around the world right now. And people are very afraid that, you know, they can come out here and that, you know, that all of a sudden if you come out here, because again, you're running away from whatever you're running away from, and a lot of people are like, well, if I come to this country, I gotta really hide, and I gotta like you know, hide my tracks and be off the grid, and I can't let them know where I am and shit like that. And again, it's like, the reality is that that could not be any further from the truth, because again, the reality is that since you cannot get extradited or in any kind of trouble, okay, for being in this country, okay, only running away from some petty bullshit, then what's the issue? What's the problem? You get what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to do anything at all. So, and so that's the thing, you know what I mean? It's like, you got to remember that, you know what I mean? You have to, you know, sorry, I'm just trying to like not to get run over, those people. Anyways, sorry. See, like, these videos are not that easy to make, you know, sometimes, because there's so much stuff going on all around me, all right? But anyways, sorry, got a little distracted there. But yeah, you know, again, this is a very important issue for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't want to pick up and move to another country only to come out here, you know, rebuild, reroute, you know, put their roots here, you know, what is it, change their whole life, come and live in another country, uproot, okay, and come and reroute over here, and so on and so forth. A lot of people don't want to do any of those things because they're scared they're going to come out here, invest all that time, all that money, all that everything, and then before you know it, you know what I mean, like they got some government official knocking on their door saying, hey, you got to go back to Sweden, hey, you got to go back to the USA, hey, you got to go back to Canada, or whatever. And it's like, you know, for what? Oh, because you didn't pay this, oh, because you didn't do that, oh, because so and so is suing you, so and so is doing this. So, you know, it's a major concern for a lot of people out there, trust me, all right? And I understand it, I get it. It was a concern for me, but again, it was a concern for me living in the US. But the minute that I crossed into Mexico, look, even the churches are open finally. How beautiful, huh? But even though you know what I mean, even though that was a concern for me at first, you know, immediately when I did a little bit of that research, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I'm actually running away. I'm actually in prison right now in the US, running away from my captors on a constant basis. And all I really got to do in order to be free is just move across the border, move to Mexico, and they'll leave me the fuck alone, finally. And once they leave me the fuck alone, I can take care of whatever legal situation I need to take care of, and then I can maybe eventually come back to the US at some point. And that's what I did. When I was in the US, it was almost impossible for me to take care of what I needed to take care of. They made it so difficult, so hard, always threatening me with putting me in jail, and just the worst. The minute that they found out I was out here, everything changed. Everything changed, because they were like, fuck, we can't get him now. And fuck, that he's still, you know, we're still trying to get money out of him. Fuck, what are we gonna do? And so what did they do? Man, did they change this? I think they changed this whole thing here. They definitely changed this whole area here. I haven't been here in a while. I used to live around here. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, they changed it. Oh, wow, interesting. But anyways, but yeah, so like I was saying, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know, all these things that are happening, I forgot, what the hell was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, like when they saw and they figured out that I was out of the country, and I didn't give a fuck about coming back at any point, because I was scared that they were gonna put me in fucking prison over some bullshit. And at the end of the day, they didn't even give a fuck about me. All they cared about is my motherfucking money. Sorry about all the F words, okay? That obviously is a touchy subject for me. But you know, once they figured that out, well, guess what? They were all of a sudden, they became my best friends, because I told them, listen, if now you don't comply with my fucking demands, then I'm not gonna pay you anything, and I don't want to come back anyway, so go fuck yourself, all right? But the minute that I decided you know, to like, but after I said that, and that decision was already made, and I told them exactly, you know, where they can stick it, all of a sudden they became my friend, because they knew, well, fuck it, he's not coming back, there's nothing we can do. What can, you know, what can we do in order to get the money and rectify this? Well, now we got to play nice. We got to, you know, make sure to give him exactly what he wants, which is his freedom back, the little pieces of paper that said that I am not guilty of all the bullshit that they were fucking trying to put on me. And then guess what? All of a sudden everything got fixed. Everything got taken away from me. You know, I got absolved. I got my rights back. You know, they were taking my money, no problem. They were all nice. Hello, Mr. Jose. Thank you again. Thank you very much, Mr. Jose. Yada, yada, yada. All right, money talks, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's already getting pretty dark. It's nighttime. I gotta end this episode. I gotta get home. The wifey is waiting for me. Anyways, I'm out here fucking partying and having fun, huh? Anyways. But yeah, you know what I mean? Basically, look, a lot of the Christmas stuff is already starting to go up. Definitely no lockdowns out here. Fuck yeah. Anyway, so exactly, I mean, another reason why I came out here, you know, while a lot of you guys are still, you know, wondering whether you're gonna be able to spend Christmas with your family or not, only because your government is saying we're gonna lock you down or not, I'm out here, you know, we're already getting ready for the fucking Christmas holidays. You know, we already got all the lights up, you know, we already got everything going, you know. And again, you see me walking around this whole area, you know, not wearing anything, not getting harassed at all. All right, because again, there's nothing to harass. I dare them, you know. Pew. Anyways, all right guys, that's it. I really gotta get going. I really have to go. All right, it's time for me to get home. So I think I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna finish it here because I'm gonna get my taxi here. So you already know the deal, guys. Let me see. I think here, like that, here, right. So I can do the ending. Let me see, can you see me there? All right, you can kind of see me there. All right guys, thanks again for watching. If you like this kind of content, you already know what to do. Don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit that bell icon. But more importantly than anything else, please stay awesome. Thanks again for watching. Please check out the website. Please check out all the links below and all the links at the end of the video. And again, guys, I love you to death. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.